Hey, stop by and see me when you got time.
I'd like a beer.
Jesus, what have you been up to?
Andrew wants to betray you.
What?
He wanted me to go to Talmberg and tell Captain
That horseman wants to get us killed? I'll cut him.
Hold your horses. That'll get you nowhere. Use your head.
That swine! That
What if we...
What have you got in mind?
They have to carry the money in a sack, don't they? What if I took the empty sack and hid it in Andrew's tavern? And then, instead of...
Fuck hell! That's devious! That's...
Then it's a deal. Once we get the money, I'll... How am I actually...
Do what?
How am I supposed to find out when they're bringing the coin in?
You're pretty well known around these parts, aren't you? You'll find a way. Wait, what do I know? Ask around.
Agreed then.
Very well.
How am I actually...
Do what?
Agreed then. I'll get right to...
Very well. See you later.
My pleasure. Don't move a finger!
You'll lose your...
That's it.
Surrender!
My
God! I'm arrested. Stop right where you are! Surrender! You'll have to answer for your law breaking. So it's you. This definitely won't come to...
Enough. What?
But you'll get...
Who's that? Who's that?
Oh well.
You've heard...
My God!
Wait here. Stay.
Here without a light. Nicely. But something's taken a fancy to some of my apple trees.
You don't say. What's that then? Fruit worm?
No, some kind of...
Come along, free.
Leaves all gone yellow and eaten through.
What would you do with it?
I don't rightly know. Old culture told me...
Yeah.
Day.
You look like you swallowed a wasp, Master Groom. What's going on?
I should think so. I have...
Well, that's not such a... You need to keep the horses warm and rub them down with straw, especially the belly, and give them clean water, change the straw often, and walk them round now and again. But let them go at their own pace. Don't...
My word. I've been handling horses for years, but I never heard about... I'm known in all the stables around here, and I'll be telling them about you. The thing is, Sir Robard wants 4 horses for the train to the quarry, and they won't be fit by then. Certainly not this one here.
The quarry? What's going on there?
I don't know, but a guarded train like that, they must be carrying something valuable.
When do they need the horses?
There's still some time. They're supposed to be there in 5 days at noon.
What about some help from someone?
You mean from that old hag who lives in the woods?
It's not about spells. She can try to make a herbal concoction. I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been...
Don't ask me. Talk to Blacksmith's Betty.
I see.
Take care now.
I'm at.
Can we trade?
If you've got. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I feel quite hungry.
Good day. See you later.
Well,
I'd like to find out about the poacher's rat.
I don't know anything about that, but if it's gossip you're after, go and speak to. Bye.
Look what I've got. You'll love. Look what I've got. You'll love. Yeah. Heel. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
God be with you. What can I do for you? May the Lord watch over you. Good luck then.
Yeah.
God save you.
I'm carrying a message from Sir Radzik. He's asking about the patrols in the...
What? Then tell him our Talmberg garrison's keeping a close...
There's a plan to rob the quarry.
The quarry? What do you know about it?
Once you bring the coin that's owed, they'll be waiting for you.
What? How do they know about the coin?
I don't know. But they aren't going to be nice about it. They've no respect for anyone. I recommend you take your toughest men.
Henry, I have no idea what this all means, but if this is some kind of joke, there'll be hell to pay.
I'm afraid it isn't. Can you teach me?
Certainly.
I want to achieve.
You can't become a master overnight. You have to know almost everything before trying to achieve much.
Well, I'd like to get better at fighting.
Certainly.
I'd like to hope.
First, you have to have it.
Well,
God be with you.
yeah. 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 Yeah.
What am I doing talking?
The Sasau swordsmith is after the pieces of a sword that some pilgrim from the Holy Land was selling off around here.
Yes, I bought one myself.
I'd pay well for it.
I'm sure you would, but first I'd have to know where I put the thing. I've lost it, my boy. And to tell you the truth... Bye-bye.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you...
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing.
I don't know anything about it. But if I were you, I'd speak to Martha, the innkeeper's wife. She knows all the goings on.
Yeah. Yeah. Look what I've got for you. You'll love it. Good boy. That's my... Yeah! Yeah!
Assassin, eh? Don't you set the fucking assassin on me?
What's the matter? Come on! You last!
To heel, ma.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Damn.
Yeah! Get him! Yeah. 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 What's going on? All right, you.
I've had reports about you attacking. You should have thought.
I won't put up.
What's your game?
Oh well.
You purged your.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Damn it all. What am I going to do now?
God be with you.
I'm carrying a message from Sir Radzik. He's asking about the patrols.
What? Why?
All I know is, there's word that another enemy supply train is being sent into the region.
I see. That's a nuisance.
Where? Has there...
No, it's just that Sir Divish is going to send payment to the quarrymen.
An entire company? Are you expecting a robbery? Isn't protection against the humans more important?
Well, maybe they can manage with a few less men.
Good God, what happened to your clothes? Take care.
I'd like to discuss the...
Well,
Agree?
well... See now?
You wouldn't happen to know a remedy for...
Of course.
The groom at Talmberg is having...
That wretch?
What did...
Threatened me with a whipping, the lout. And all because I suggested I could take better...
Since you mentioned poison, nothing that might kill them, just make them useless for a few days and give...
Ha! I'd never take you for the type. Of course there's something.
Thanks.
Good day.
I'd like to find out about the...
I don't know anything about that.
I hope I can be of some...
I have something for your horses.
Really?
Give them this. It will definitely help.
I hope it ain't from that hag in the forest. Ah, well, what the hell? Thanks, Henry. Here's something for your effort. May the Lord watch over you.
Jesus, what are you...
So, I'm here.
Good. Do you know when they'll...
I know. In 5 days. They should be here at noon.
And do you know how many of them there'll be?
I'm not sure exactly, but I made sure there'll be less.
Good work. So you think there's no...
I'll see. Right. Did you two find out anything?
Nothing much here, but that doesn't mean we were idle while you were strolling around.
I'm the one who has to shift his arse to find answers while you lot are roasting.
As if the money wasn't worth it for you. Their chief is strict as hell. I don't reckon he'll reduce their shifts, even if the money does really come at noon. He'll store it somewhere and let the guards from Talmberg protect it. It'll probably be in that hut on the edge of the quarry. I don't reckon all the guards from Talmberg will want to stand around there all day. If we get lucky, some of them will bugger off after a while.
Right. Seems likely. So, how do we go about it?
We have to be patient. No shenanigans, even if we have the silver in our reach. Don't let your guard down. And then, we either charge them, or try to do it by stealth.
Alright.
You gonna wait with us?
Aye.
Good luck then. Jesus, what are you...
They're here.
So how do we go about it?
I might have an idea. You pair will be as much use as a glass hammer when it comes to sneaking. But do you think you could divert their attention?
How?
All you have to do is go at each other somewhere where they'll hear you. Hopefully one of the guards will go and see what's happening.
Us? No one will believe that.
You two? You're at each other's throats all the time. You won't even have to pretend.
If that's what you want. Me and Fritz will be having a fight, not too far off. Just hope someone notices. Take care.
Hey! See you later.
Wait here for me. Stay.
Who's there? Right. What do you think you're doing? Get out of the way.
I warned you, you've no business here. And that won't be the last. Personally, I'd rather string you.
Bugger! Hey!
Yeah.
Got it for you right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good day to you.
Take care now.
I'm glad to see you.
I know who's behind.
What? Who the fuck is it?
Andrew, the keeper at the inn.
Him? How do you know?
I overheard something in the alehouse. The money is sure to be locked up somewhere there.
If what you say is true, there'll be hell to pay. I'll tell you that. See you later.
So many plots and intrigues, and nothing remains but dead bodies.
You were right.
About that quarry?
We searched every corner of the inn and found something in the cellar. Good luck, then.
God be with you. God bless.
Can't get away.
I'll bring it right away.
Good day. Bye.
What do you need?
Been a pleasure.
Yeah. 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 What's that?
Well, I never. The
Got it, lads.
are willing to the slaughter.
Yeah.
Go then.
Hey. Fucking hell. Christ, I'm still shaking.
The pair of you would jump at your own.
Fuck off. You were shitting yourself. I could smell you a mile off.
Me? No fuck.
You won't talk your way out of this one. So show us the bloody money.
Here it is.
Holy shit!
A third of it is yours.
Fuck yeah! First we get drunk out of our heads. Let Andrew see what he missed out on. Take that. Jesus, what are you...
I'd like you to...
Certainly.
I want to...
Alright, but it'll come... Now, pay close attention. Good luck, man.
Jesus! That was fucking amazing!
What? You actually enjoyed it?
Aye, of course! I knew you had it in you. So, show us the money.
Here it is.
I can't believe it.
That way.
I'm gonna spend a week in the bathhouse. Fuck it, a month. Good boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How are you?
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here.
I don't know anything about it. But if I were you... Bye.
Greetings.
I'd like to find...
I don't know any.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I said I don't know any. If you want to know anything,
Feasting?
that's all I know.
Pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. All right. Yeah. Clear off then. Quick, while I change my mind.
How are
I heard you've got a poaching problem.
in the woods and out of them? Not long back, the bastards hung a deer's.
That's pretty...
Certainly is. Word around the village.
So why do people think Tom of the Baths is involved?
Ah, that's just nonsense. He was bragging in the tavern that he'd put on a venison.
Did he?
I doubt it. But if you want to know more, ask my husband, the...
Do you think it was someone local?
I really don't know. All sorts of things get said. Hannikin Hare's back if you listen to some.
And what about you?
It could be anyone. There's more than one that has it in for Nicholas.
What's so suspicious about this Thomas?
Just that he was drunk and blabbering.
Tell me something about Hannikin Hare.
He used to be master huntsman here a while back. But then Nicholas got him accused of a murder, and the hare had to flee. It cost him the huntsman's rank and Margaret, too.
What happened between Hare and Nicholas, anyway?
Those two didn't get on from the start. And then that business with Margaret really set them at each other's throats. But it all came to a head about 15 years back when Sir Henry of Lipa came to visit.
Sir Hanish's father?
Just so. There was a banquet at the castle in his honor, and in the morning they found one of Sir Henry's men-at-arms in the ditch with his neck broken. Well, Nicholas made sure the blame fell on Hannikin Hare.
What was going on with Margaret?
Her father promised her to Hannikin, because they seemed a good match. But Nicholas couldn't stomach that, so he did what he did.
So how did Nicholas put the blame on Hare?
Nicholas always had a viper's tongue, and events made it easy for him. That evening there'd been a right falling out between Hare and the guardsman. Blows were struck. Well, Sir Divish didn't want any ill will with Sir Henry, so he tried to settle things as quick as he could, and Hare got the short straw.
And what happened to Hare?
That's just it. No one rightly knows. They put him in the dungeon, but when Sir Henry's men came for him the next morning, he was gone. No one knows what became of him.
Tell me.
He used to be Master Hunt.
I want to ask about. Cutting a deer's head on the huntsman's house sounds pretty risky. Why would anyone do that?
Maybe they want to show that Huntsman Nicholas is no match for them. And they're not wrong. He isn't the man he should be.
That'll be all. I'd like to discuss the... Agree.
You won't... Seen.
Christ, Alton.
Hey, you! Halt! Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under
This
arrest.
death.
Enough! What impertinence is this?
But I was just... You...
Hey! How are you?
I've got a few questions.
So ask.
I heard you saw something...
That's right.
Can you describe what you...
It was after dark, I remember that. I went up past the castle along by the clearing, and I could smell roast meat. It was like a feast of some sort.
Did you recognise anyone there?
No. Like I said, it was dark.
Did you hear any familiar voice?
No. But I heard girls' laughter.
Where is the clearing?
A short walk north of the castle. There's a track.
Thanks. What do you make of this poaching that's been going?
It's clear as day. Hannikin.
You mean to...
All?
You're...
What?
You were singing it...
So?
It's nothing to you.
Oh.
Well, now you...
All right, I'll tell you what.
I'll do what I...
It's to do with...
Keep going.
I know for...
What did she tell?
That he waited...
And what did they...
I don't know.
You're sure?
Oh, no.
You're...
Of course.
I'm his right...
All right, I'll tell...
I'll do what I...
It's to do with Mark.
Keep going.
I know...
What did she tell?
That he waited...
And what did they...
I don't know.
You're sure?
Oh, no.
Who's this?
Hannikin Hare?
So what's the story?
It was...
So what...
Those...
Do you think...
Who knows the... And Margaret never wanted to speak.
That's all I...
Been a pleasure.
Jesus Christ.
I heard you have poachers.
Certainly do. They're running wild around here. And they kill a lot more than they...
Why would someone just toss their catch in the wood?
Well, the wagging tongues say they're just doing it to spite the huntsman.
Do you have any idea who...
If I knew, the bastards would be struck.
Don't tell me you've heard nothing.
Well, I did hear that Thomas, that fellow who works at the bathhouse, was mouthing off recently, saying he'd go...
I see. Has anyone seen those poachers with their own eyes?
No, just a dead game they leave. But Blacksmith Betty saw some goings-on in the woods.
Go.
Well, that's what she said, and I ain't one to...
Why would anyone want to...
He's not the best-liked man in the village. We all know that.
Who's Hannikin?
You're not from around here, are you? The hare's quite the Talmberg legend.
Why did he run?
Well, it just so happens I know the answer to that. Some big important... And in the midst of it all, Hare had a falling out with some man-at-arms and knocked him in the moat. The poor bugger broke his neck.
Why take revenge on Master...
Because of Nicholas's wife, Margaret. Hare had his eye on her back then, but she didn't care for him and he was fuming. Well...
Where did he run to?
No one really knows. They say he's hiding in secret tunnels beneath the castle, but that's all fairy tales. It's been years.
I want to ask... Thanks.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here. Get going. Oh, for God's sake! There! Over there!
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been...
If you ask me, there's some questions best left unanswered. Sure.
Do something! My God, over there!
Oh.
Hey, you! Halt! Ah! Now I'll teach you what... Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because... Oh, well, all right. What are you here for?
I need to ask you something.
What? Me?
Some folk had themselves a feast in the woods recently, and the people who...
I don't deny it. But nothing disreputable went on there.
If you're innocent, lying...
I don't know what you want from me. Nothing wrong went on in that clearing.
But you do know something about it, and you're keeping it from me. Very well. Loyalty is a fine thing, but what...
But I haven't done anything.
Then you have nothing to fear if you tell me what happened.
All right. Yes. There was venison being eaten, but I didn't bring it. Thomas brought that there.
So all that bragging when he was drunk was more than just hot air?
I don't know where the deer came from. After what happened in the tavern, Tom took me to the forest to this hide there. But I was too worried someone would catch us, and
You did yourself a... I need to ask you...
What?
So about that feast...
What about it?
So who was at the...
Just the village girl.
Who's us?
Us lads.
Was Tom from the baths there too?
Yes. Yes, he was...
Now listen up, Labby. I don't have time for your nonsense. This whole escapade's thing...
But...
I didn't ask you that. I asked.
Well, the thing is, I did know...
If you don't talk, the word might get round that you've got...
All right. Yes.
So all that bragging went...
I don't know.
Take care.
Greeting.
I heard there are pub...
If only if it was just...
Tell me. How did it...
Oh, that... Of course, they found...
Oh, well. And how did his...
Where?
Any idea... Was he actually sick? There is one... Tell me.
He claimed...
Well, I should...
Not at all. Take care.
I want to ask...
So ask.
Has anyone...
Oh, he exists all right. But he flits around in...
Goings on?
Cavort or...
Very well. Who does...
Master Hans...
So, Nicola.
That one.
Thanks.
Bye.
Good health to you.
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing game meat.
If you ask...
I'd like to ask you about...
I'm sorry, but I really don't want to talk about that.
The thing is, every time I spoke to someone about hair, they always ended up talking about you.
But I don't.
You aren't to blame for anything, is that it? Well, I am willing to believe you, but you do know more than you're telling, and I need to hear it.
Very well. You're right. And what would you like to know about hair?
How were things between you and Hare back then?
There was nothing between us. Hannikin Hare impressed my father with all his talk of noble blood, but I couldn't stand him, and I didn't want to marry him. And then it made no odds after he ran away.
So you didn't want to? I only asked because I've heard differently.
That's village talk. Of course folk gossip. Mostly they just want to hurt Nicholas.
Did Hare really commit the murder?
God in heaven, how should I know? Anyway, it doesn't matter now.
That remains to be seen. What did you talk about in the woods with Hannikin Hare?
I see Betty's mouth's been busy.
Don't blame her. I had to work hard to weasel it out of her. Now tell me.
Oh, all right. Well, it seems Hannikin Hare's exile has addled his brain. He told me he'd go off with me, that he still loves me and nonsense like that.
And what about you?
What do you mean? I was so shocked, I couldn't even scream.
Is that all he told you?
He said if I change my mind, I'm to hang a garland of forget-me-nots on the house and wait for him at that place of ours.
Where was it you saw him exactly?
I wish I could tell you. The whole thing was like a fever dream. I almost got lost trying to get out of the forest. Even if I remembered, it wouldn't be any use to you. Hannikin Hare moves through the forest like a ghost. He knows every tree root off by heart.
I want you to hang that garland on the lodge.
But I don't want to go anywhere with him.
You don't have to go anywhere. But tell me, where's that secret meeting place of yours?
On the way to Ujits. Back then, we used to meet by the great big beech tree, right next to the wayside shrine. There's a lovely view there, you see.
And what time will he be waiting there for you?
At dawn. What are you going to do to Hare?
Never you mind. The main thing is it will all get sorted out. That's all that matters, isn't it?
I suppose so. Very well, then. I'll hang the garland for you.
That'll be everything.
Bye.
Look what I've got. You'll love it. That's a good...
Come along, free.
Yeah. 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 Let's see what you can seek.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see what you think. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
guessing Nicholas won't be joining us. Who the devil are you?
I thought you wanted to meet up with Margaret.
Fortunately, I'm not that much of a fool anymore. I was hoping I'd tempt Nicholas out of his lair. But let's get to the point. Who are you? And what are you doing here?
My name is Henry, and I work for the Master Huntsman.
So are you going to arrest me?
I am.
All I ask is that you listen to me first.
Why should I listen to you?
Because if you care about justice, you're after the wrong man.
Anyone can say that.
And that's precisely why the accused should get a proper hearing.
Let me guess. You're going to tell me you're innocent?
I wouldn't presume. I've been poaching on the Divish estate, and I'll take the punishment I deserve. But the crime I was nearly strung up for, that one I didn't commit.
Who are you, anyway?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Hanakin Hare of Zalush.
The nobleman?
I used to be. My house became sadly impoverished, and I became the master huntsman at Talmberg.
Gamekeeper turned poacher? I see. That's quite a transformation.
Nicholas gave me no choice.
What happened to your family?
My father lost his influential friends and the money with them. After his death, I inherited only his debts. There was nothing for it but to sell off all our possessions, see to my sister's welfare, and manage as best I could.
That sounds a rough deal.
Believe it or not, I never cared for the life of a nobleman. I spent my youth running free, hunting in the woods.
What happened between you and Nicholas?
I was falsely accused of murder. Henry of Lipa visited Talmberg, and the morning after the banquet in his honor, one of his men was found dead.
And didn't they have any cause to suspect you?
That's just it. They did. At the banquet, I got into a fight with the man.
I know Sir Hanish of Lipa. Was Sir Henry his father?
Indeed. He was on his way to Ratai to take charge of the fiefdom for young Sir Hans Capon.
Why did you get into a fight with him?
The fall of the House of Zalush was the work of the Lords of Lipa, and that fellow took great delight in reminding me of it.
And then what?
Nicholas began to pull strings. Several people came forward as witnesses to say they saw me with the fellow later that night.
Why would he have done that?
He wanted rid of me. We were both in love with the same lass, you see, and Margaret is his wife today. But back then, there was no question which of the two of us would win her. I was the huntsman of noble blood, and Nicholas was just plain...
Do you know who did kill the man?
No. He was found in a ditch with his neck broken. He could have tripped and fallen, all on his own.
And that never occurred to anyone?
It did. But some people swore they'd seen us jostling on the drawbridge.
What did Margaret think of you?
She took me for a fool. She only had eyes for Nicholas, but I didn't see it then.
How?
She could have told the truth. After the banquet, I was with her. But when they asked her...
How did you get out of it?
What leads you to imagine I did?
Your head's still on your shoulders, so you must have escaped somehow.
I'm alive. But my name and my family's name has been dragged through the mud. For me, that's worse than the sentence waiting for me.
If you say so. But you still managed to get away.
Well, it's true. I had the good fortune to escape from the dungeon.
From the Talmberg dungeon? That can't be done, can it?
It's not too hard when the lord of the castle himself helps you escape.
So Divish set you free? From his own dungeon?
He couldn't offend Henry, so he had to lock me up. But he trusted me. We were friends, after all. He led me out of the castle in the night. I was given a good horse, and in a couple of days I was in Silesia. And that was the end of it. At least until now.
And how did it happen?
It's a long story.
I've got time to listen.
All right. But for you to understand, I have to start from the beginning. I was born as Hannikin Hare of Zalush, the eldest son of Sidney of Zalush. My house became sadly impoverished.
Gamekeeper turned pope.
Nicholas gave...
What?
I was false.
And didn't they have any cause to...
That's just it.
And then what?
Nicholas began to...
Why would he have done that?
He wanted rid of me. But back...
How did you get out?
What leads you to a man...
Your head's...
I'm alive. Well...
An interesting story.
I can't complain of boredom.
Even if I believed you, there's no proof. It all happened a long...
I know. But if I didn't believe in my own innocence, I'd have...
Why?
If I truly were guilty, why would I risk coming back to Bohemia? I could have died in peace as a rich man in the pay of the Jagiellonians. Only a fool would come back.
Nicholas took everything you had, regardless of your guilt or innocence. I'd say you have more than enough cause.
I'm not like him. Anyway, you're right. I don't have any proof of my...
This is one of the most insane stories I've heard lately.
That doesn't surprise me.
But something tells me you're speaking the truth, Hannikin Hare.
Thank you. And if you want to help me, come to the old mine gallery in Broad Woods.
I'll be there.
I have a plan, but I need some help.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill, I'm searching and I'll melt into you.